Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse
Busted.
Time to get this game started.
Baby.
They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Great job.
That didn't work. Mm-hmm. $196.
Right? You got your opponent here on the road. You're not caught off guard on the opening kick of the game. You're able to fall on it, and now your offense has the ball in great field position. You have got to make them pay for that game.
First down for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defensive front had that one smelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
They'll run the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Mm-hmm.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Running back goes in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. They stop him short of the mark, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And off to Jones. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB, he can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this guy.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Jones. Pulled down after a gain of 5 on the 9-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Man, that's frustrating for a defense. You had him in 3rd down. You had him in a predictable situation. Try to go capitalize on it. What does he do? Pulls that rabbit out of the hat, scrambles around, now puts him right inside the 5-yard line in scoring position. You got to bow your necks. You better get ready for the next play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
A nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation. You can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
Lining up one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll pitch it. Slips one guy, now he's loose. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Fair catch, called for and made. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Commodores are on the move. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
I'm some shady, some real shady. Oh, I'm talking to myself. Yeah, he's in a zone, getting beat, and just mumbling.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
Them boys playing.
When the offense can run
They
the
damn sure
football
playing.
and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Commodores are in the hurry up. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Doors.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead. And they got I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Took a shot right there. She kept going. Boom. Bounce right off. I can appreciate it. I sure appreciate it.
Now they enter the backfield for the 2-point try. Johnson looking to throw. Into the end zone.
I want him dead in real life. I'm gonna have that boy killed in real life.
And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Yeah.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot
Yeah.
this one away.
They bad.
Here he comes with the return.
I sure don't appreciate it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Here comes the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. The option look. How about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
Too late.
Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. He's off to the races. Inside
Too late.
Touchdown, Black Knights. And once he found daylight, it was Katie Barnador.
too late.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get the football back. You gotta find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Now on the option.
Pitch.
Yeah, and he had the option there. He could have pitched. I'm not sure if it would have mattered. Really nice job by the defense. They saw it all the way, reacted to it well, went right to the quarterback, swallowed him up, and got him on the ground.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. You guys are the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on you.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And as we get later in this game, Jesse, you want to keep moving the ball and being aggressive, but don't turn the thing over.
So how about getting the running game?
And he breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Johnson wants to throw it. Bottle of time, lets it go.
You gotta watch him.
Touchdown, Commodore. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail me coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved
Pretty good.
in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I
Pretty
don't know.
goddamn good.
This is over.
Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble.
Got some of his ass this time. Give me a ball.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
They did.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5.
I'll go. I'll go.
Any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Can't get him to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great.
Get off me.
When we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think
Get off me.
on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And that
Got
one is
walked.
why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30.
Give me more, a little bit more. That's all I need.
Goes
A little
to
bit
the
more.
option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They get the timeout called. 11
Ain't gonna do
seconds
it.
remaining to play. And the Black Knights are in the red zone. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. A shot toward the end zone. And
Good.
he's got it for the late touchdown. Just an epic finish.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2.
We're gonna fight.
I don't know if it's
We're gonna
now
fight.
or if it's later.
We definitely gonna fight.
At some point, you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a huge
Good.
decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. First things first, they have to recover the onside kick, and then they'll have time
this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And what is this? There's
Oh.
on first down.
Find it. Give me a chance.
They'll bring him down. The
Oh.
clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was
End
a
of the game.
bitterly disappointing outcome.
You can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, then let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our